Mm, 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 mm.
We are live. Let me
Sup,
get my
yo?
what up, what up, what up. Uh,
Yeah, just give it a second for people to just to get their delayed half an
yep.
hour notification, maybe never. Let's see how long it takes on mine. Oh, I just got it. I don't know.
Yeah,
I think the system's broken. I
why?
swear. I don't know, cause when I go live, sometimes even you have told me I didn't get the notification. I'm like, would you be? I don't get it. SJ Alexander, what's up? Mike Paranormal, what's up,
Hi,
fam?
my mic.
Wait, hold on, I moved the screen away here. Ah, scheisse. What do you do, yo?
My business Monday.
Business Monday. Want to learn how to grow your business? Here's the place. You're in the right
Always.
channel.
Well, actually, today and most Mondays, it focuses on sharing out small businesses so that way they have a chance to maybe get more customers in and whatnot.
Yep,
Which Mr. Draco over here, he does what?
a little bit of everything, I would say.
You do editing,
Well,
you do thumbnails, channel art, banners, emotes. Let's see here. He can make you a commercial. If you're in the business, he can make you a music video. Why the fuck are you calling me now? Sorry, honey. Go. So, Mr. Draco,
lunatic tracker. What do you do?
that is Scotty Too Hottie. Mike Paranormal is Mike, of course, and we got SJ. What up, SJ? These are my fan favorites. They
Yes,
always here.
sir.
So, if somebody wanted emotes done on their channel,
Mhm.
how much would it be? You know how much what emotes are allowed and whatnot. They want basic standard emotes.
All right, so it has gotten to the point where you could literally do it yourself. The DIY or something like that is what it's called now.
Do you know how non-smart some of us are?
Right. So taking the DYU thing out of the way, for the non-experience in this case, because I've been what 16 years in this already.
Yeah.
Well, in the music industry, I've been 20, but in the media and the multimedia, YouTube, whatever this thing is nowadays, 16 years. Abrax, what's up? So all right, so you want to get like let's say an emoji, like the froggy one I have on my membership, the one that is bouncing up and down, and it has to be a specific ratio, specific size, 1.1 aspect ratio by minus 72 pixels. It has to be really tiny because of course you're going to use it on a platform that is
Right.
owned by Google, and
Right.
it's their requirements. Now, back in the day, it used to be any size. That was crazy. I don't know what happened. So, anyways, going back to it, one by one aspect ratio is the size required for the YouTube. In this case, in the chat, you want to have for the membership, you want to have your own emoji, blah blah blah. One by one, 1.1 ratio size minus 72 megapixels. That will give you high quality on the image if it's going to be a solid image. And boom, you can put whatever you want on it with a good high quality. Now, if you want a GIF, with a GIF or whatever it's called, the image that moves, that has to be turned into a PNG in Photoshop, which is going to consist, depending on the action of the character, has to be at least 8-bit, kind of like the Nintendo rate, 8
Yeah.
bit, 8-bit per frame on the resolution, same size, 1.1. But let's say like the froggy that I did for you. That froggy, I went, the first design, it was just a frog sitting down. Then I had to create another layer of the frog up, jumping, and jumping position. I gotta recruit. It's kind of like the motion picture. So you gotta
Yeah.
do each frame depending on how you want the action of your figurine or your emote or emoji, whatever. And then you paste them all together and you export them into an editing software.
Right.
Now,
Which a lot of us don't have.
right. So from that editing software, you can either add music or color effects. Like you can take it to the next level on the editing software.
Right.
But if we're gonna keep it basic, since you already got all the frames put in together, you go old school. You just put frame by frame by frame on the editing software and let it run, and then you're gonna see that little action happening on the
Jump
loop.
up and down.
In this case, yours just jumps up and down, which was for 5 frames. So it was a repeated loop of 5 frames, and then you export that. And when you put it I mean, I'm sorry, when you export it, you gotta export it as a loop because sometimes
Oh
it
yeah.
exports as an image.
Yep. And then it's stay still. If
Right.
you
It
export
just
it
does
on a
that
loop,
one
it
that one
bounce.
thing and that's it. You want
Right.
it to keep it doing constantly. So when you export it, make sure you export this loop and then you get your final results. Minus 72 megapixels is gonna be like a 1 megabyte size. Yeah, it can be more than 1 megabyte or 1.2 megabytes.
So say I want an emote like your Tito emote
Hmm.
with my chop chop. Uh, the little dickhead that's behind me.
Okay, well, this one thing I was talking to Abrax about it.
Abraxas, yeah.
It's right. When you create a format, a layer, doesn't matter if it's 1.1 ratio or 19 by 20 or 4K or 8K, doesn't matter. Doesn't matter the
Yeah,
size.
he got lost in all of that. He's like, I just want the basics.
Okay,
I'm like,
okay. So regardless, basics or the hard work, they all got to start with a platform. They all got to start with
right,
a layer. First layer, it's gonna be either, let's say, the dog in this case. That's the first layer. And then you want the background to be, I don't know, a green field or something like that. That's second layer. So each layer, first of all, you gotta customize. You gotta cut, shape, make sure that all the nice cuts are nice and sharp. Give some color correction, some brightness.
you could do that because Hobie over here fucking sucks at that.
Right. So that's what I was trying to explain. The methods of doing one art, you can get 5 out of 1.
Right. So let's say I hire you and I say I want two emotes, basic, one of my dog, one of my unicorn frog, because that's been my thing since, oh, I don't know, 3 years ago when Blowhole made it for me.
Yeah.
So, what if I wanted an emote of those? How much would it cost me to have them
Mm.
done?
Oh, s- all right. It also adds on. In this case, those are what it calls simple ones because there's no action happening. It's not like the dog is gonna be barking or jumping or doing
Right.
stuff.
Like I
That's what
said,
it. That's
simple.
simple.
Froggy simple,
Yeah,
okay?
no,
Leave it alone.
we're talking about 20, maximum 20, 25, $30. But I'm talking about quality. All right, there's a difference between having something low key that you're gonna use just once, or something. For example, that emoji, that emote, or whatever, you can
Yeah,
use it also for your thumbnail. You can use it
right.
also because once you create it on a high quality, you can expand, minimize, do whatever you want. But
You
once
can
you, oh, I'm
grow it
sorry,
in videos if you learn how to edit your videos, right?
yes, because it's already a layer created. Once you have that layer, it's pretty much your metadata. Your metadata is yours. It's copyrighted by you. You made it. So that's another thing because there's a lot of things online that you can take, you snatch from Google and you drop it on your thing. But you never know when it's going to be that day. They're going to be knocking on your email saying, hey, you know that video where you made 1 million views? Yeah. Yeah, we're going to claim everything.
Exactly, and that's why I prefer to have somebody do it thing, go through and like I don't know, just grab something off of online. Like I know you sent me the one picture with you like this, and I sent you two different pictures. One with you in the car and one with you with no background. Well, homie doesn't know how to throw a fucking background up. I don't care who you are. Homie does not know how to do it. This homie doesn't know how to do it. So I took the two different ones. I fucked around a little bit on one of my thumbnail makers, and I let you choose which one you wanted.
Right. Which is okay because it's basic. Listen, I didn't learn this by mistake. I literally went to college through this shit, and I don't know, not gonna be, you know, flattering myself about it. I did spend 6 years in college, and they were hard. They were really hard, especially for somebody that English is their second language. Yeah,
Yeah.
and not just that, script writing, giving original, you know, writing, especially writing. Yeah, that was really hard.
Oh yeah. So if somebody wanted a game made, you'd be able to do it, right?
A game?
Yeah.
Not me. It will require 4 people and at least a minimum of $50,000
Holy for one game.
just to buy the rights, just to hold what is called a farm, where you need thousands of terabytes of storage.
Yeah.
Development, you need a developer, you need a designer, you need an editor, and you need a music. If you don't have those 4 elements, or unless you can do them all four, and you're Superman, and you can do it in a week, then you're one of a 7 billion.
I can't do shit in a week. You know what I can do in a week? I can do a lot of live streams and I can do a lot of videos.
Yeah, but making a video game requires a group of people. You can have the idea. You could be
Right.
the corporate head designer, for example. Fortnite dude didn't know how to make games. He was just smart. He's like, hey, I want to make this. And he hired people, and there you go. It became one of the most famous, popular games in the history.
Besides Call of Duty.
Nah, but Fortnite broke it in a year, while Call of Duty took
True.
20 years.
True. So for a simple emote, you for like two emotes, you're saying 20, 30 bucks. Is that 20, 30 bucks for two? Is that 20, 30 bucks for one?
Well, if it's gonna be two, I'll do for 30, 15 each.
15 a piece? Okay.
Yeah.
So let's say how many let's say I want six of them. I think you can have six when you first get partially monetized. Anyways, let's say you get six of them. I want six of them. How much is it going to run me? If 15 each,
No,
30.
it'll be 16, 10.
Cool.
Yeah.
That works out. See, y'all, you just need to talk to people. Editing videos. Let's say I go to the Ghost Band Bridge and I have like this big, huge video that I upload on D Drive to you, and I want you to edit it, edit it, edit it. But I do not want you. I don't want no background noise. I just want like where the camera is moving way too far or edited out or like um I don't know what a thumbnail thrown in there for people to search. How much is that going to cost?
Well, how long you want the video to be?
Normally when I go out on an investigation, it's about an hour.
An hour?
Yeah,
What camera are you using?
cell phone.
High resolution, 1920 UHD, 60 frames, 4K. I need to go in specifics because this is where the price come in. A lot of people ask, "Oh, but how much you charge this and that?"
4K.
It's it's not, and this is a lesson also for everybody that's listening. Um, People are not gonna charge you nowadays for how long you want the edit. They're all, again, it's all layers. You're still gonna need to create a layers. This put it down. If it's an hour, 3 minutes, doesn't matter. Even the shorter ones are hard.
Right,
Now, if it's gonna be an hour, it depends also. If you send it to me and that video weight that in that, I'm pretty sure you're gonna send me multiple. You're not just gonna send me one.
right.
So let's say it goes around 40 gigs, 20 gigs. Uh, 1 hour of work, no sound. Do you want music on it?
Nope. Because music drones out anything that you could possibly hear in the background.
Hmm. Well, if there's gonna be like you mentioned, like you want the sound not to be too noisy or something like that. You said
No, what it is okay. So, have you ever watched one of my investigation videos
yes.
where I'm out there? I literally have one phone like this, and I have one phone like this, and I use the necrophonics. This is how I have my phones, by the way.
Okay.
Okay, so I use the high D60 on my iPhone.
Mm-hmm.
I use the necrophonics on this piece of shit.
Mm-hmm.
It is. It's a Walmart phone.
That's how it is. Yeah.
But so when I go out there, I don't want if when I get enough money made up so I can hire an editor, I don't want the stuttering because I always stutter. Froggy stutters. I want the swearing beeped out. So instead of hearing fuck, you hear beep.
Hmm.
And I would want where like I mean, there's got to be dead air in there because of the simple fact that sometimes you got to have dead air listening to the necrophonics.
Hmm.
But let's say I'm walking through the woods again. There's not going to be a lot of talking because you're going to be listening for things in the background, right? Right. Um, but like, let's say while you're editing, you catch something. Then I want you to take that little bit of where you caught something. I want you to slow it down. I want you to kind of and put it in right afterwards and show where you caught something, just so that way people can see, hey, yeah, we somebody else saw it, and then continue on with the video. Does that make sense?
Yeah, yeah, it definitely makes sense. It's what we call in the film industry a script editing, which
Yes.
in this case, you, the producer slash director, needs to handle either via email, text, whichever. How you want the beginning, the intro in this case, intro, beginning, middle, climax, and end.
Right.
Right. Those are the 4 to 5 stages. And based on the timing, of course, because you need to put down a minute 28. I happen to stumble into a ghost because sometimes we as editors we get it burns our brains to repeat scenes over and over and
Right
over
over and over.
again.
Right. But here's the thing, I don't want. Okay, so let's say I'm out there, I don't see it, but you see it while you're editing, and then you catch it and just throw it up there. But basically, when I have a ghost video edited, I basically want it flatlined where there's no music, there's no hype up to where ghost you seen a ghost. I just want it where like straight shooting, and then if there is a ghost, I want it to be like boom, there's a ghost there. You know?
Yeah.
So basic, simple, pretty much one line. You only really need one line, just kind of cut out where I stumble over, not even where I stumble over shit, because that's normal. Where I beep over where I swear, and um if you happen to see something while you're editing, pull it out and slow it down and put it in there so other people can see it.
Right.
And then that's it.
Hmm. This is I'll say a new line, a new line of editing kind for me because it's simple, but at the same time not.
Right. Which is ghost hunting. Simple, but it's not.
And also the fact that it has to work because I think I managed to do two short films, horror films, and the main key. Never gonna forget about this on the editing post. Even though we spend so much money on the gore and the fake guts and all of that for the effects and the slasher and all that. That part was awesome to shoot, but when we were in the editing, it was like, what, what happened? Like, we need life in this. And one thing that is very important, especially in this type of content, it's sound
Right.
because you can have the blurriest, most horrible image quality in 480p from back in 1996. But if you have some really scary ass, good, sharp audio on the stereo 5.1 stereo system, surround sound, it's gonna spook the hell out of you. For
Right.
example, Blair Witch Project,
Exactly. So
$1 million budget ended up making almost $1 billion.
right. So again, when we hone in on what Froggy would want in editing while she is ghost hunting, a that's mainly it, is the sound to be crisp,
Yes,
which
exactly.
with Froggy having a lisp, speech impediment, and a I speak backwards at times. Have fun with that one.
Yeah, sounds like one of those fun moments.
But how much would it cost to have for me to have you edited a hour long video? Which you wouldn't have to really take anything out. It's just literally beeping out my swear words and making sure the audio is mwah, crisp.
Right. I will work with the weight on the data, depending on how much, if it's 10, 20 gigabytes, or whatever, how long. It'll be $1 per gigabyte, like that.
Okay.
And the editing, I'll say 40, $50, depending on how much beeping I gotta put down. Because if I gotta beep like for 100 times, I'm gonna be like, oh God, it's gonna take me a while.
Froggy don't swear that much, especially if she's on camera. The only time I swear that much is when I'm falling or tripping something, and you'll hear ah,
Yeah.
or, oh
No, no. That's cool. That's cool.
shit.
No, I'm saying because I have videos, especially from rappers and stuff, that I gotta censor the audio, and it's literally just like a funny comedic movies, just like beep 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 beep. I'm like, dude, but like, there's no video on this. It's just a lot of beeping and you
Beeping.
yapping.
Once in a great while, you get a word coming up, but then you got the beeping. No, like the way we talk right here, right now, there ain't a lot of swearing.
Yeah,
Unless I'm giving you a hard example, there ain't a lot of swearing. Thank you,
right.
Abraxas. We appreciate you.
Yeah.
I think Mike is going to bed here shortly. He's got work in the morning.
A lunatic tracker. There will be like 300 beepings for me. Yeah,
Right.
that'll probably take like 6 days. So just putting beep sound and like beep, like beep, and then obviously my brain and my ears be all fried out.
No, I'm gonna here's my thing. I'm gonna go to the sorry, I got a zippers on my and it's hurting my leg. Um I'm gonna go to the Goatman Bridge, and really want that video edited because it's gonna be for my monetization when I fully get monetized.
Hmm.
Because that's gonna be. I said I would go out, or I would post a video of me going out to the Goatman Bridge as soon as I got monetized or 1,000 subscribers, whichever ones comes first. So I will be sending it to you. So I need to know a rough estimate of how much money I need.
Okay,
So figure about $100, right?
something like that.
Basic editing, beeping out my swearing,
Hmm.
and making sure that the audio is crisp.
That's good. Hmm.
Okay, so now let's say you talk to Abraxas and he wants thumbnails and two emotes.
No, actually, it was a banner.
A bit. What? I'm just fucking throwing ideas out there. Okay,
No,
a banner.
we
He
spoke.
wants a banner
Right.
and a thumbnail. Right.
I told him that with the banner you can also use for a thumbnail. It
Right.
would be like a two for one.
Right.
Right.
And that was $50
$50.
for a
Yeah.
banner.
Banner and thumbnail.
Okay. Yeah. Let's say somebody wants to create a commercial. Of sense. Like, um okay, last Monday I did a video where I showed my friend Mama Happy scents, different candle waxes and the jar scents that you just kind of tip over. Let's say I buy a bunch of them and I want to make a video out of them, and I'm like, eh, I want you to make sure the audio is crisp, make sure there's no swearing, make sure that I don't know if you can fix the blurry camera or not, but make sure that it's like perfect, right?
Right.
How much would that cost me?
How long do you want it to be?
It what up, Tom? I haven't seen you forever. Okay, so a commercial is normally 60 seconds, 1 minute, right? But then you do got 15 minutes or 15-second commercials. I don't want it past a minute, but I don't want it under 15 seconds.
30-second rule.
Right. So about 30 seconds.
Well, I will have to analyze the content first because this is where it gets complicated. You want a commercial to be crisp and all of that. I will need to know if it's going to be a cell phone quality, a camera quality, if there's going to be lights involved. Uh, okay, camera. Is there going to be any lighting involved?
Um, Probably.
Okay,
I'm gonna go buy a ring camera or yeah, a ring
a
camera,
ring light.
ring
Hmm.
light. But it's gonna be off of the camera. It's gonna be a ring light, and it's gonna be sent through your um D drive,
Yep.
your drive.
Um, I don't know. I will. we'll have to analyze first the image.
Okay.
Uh, yeah, because
So now, what
it
happens if I want you to sit on the phone and help me make the video direct from
uh,
afar? Direct from afar.
that's funny. Yeah, I mean, whatever works. Now I've been doing works on editing on different computers, both using Final Cut on Apple and Premiere on Adobe, which is a monthly fee of $20. You gotta pay $20 a month to use Premiere, Photoshop,
Right.
and all these beautiful applications. And if you want to add effects, transitions, you gotta pay for them. Transitions are going for $75. Effects are going for $150. I'm talking about this what the editor has to purchase for to
Right.
work. You're not even counting the internet data, the light bill and all that.
Yep.
So sometimes people say, "Oh, but why things are so expensive? This and that." I'm like, well, because all of the equipment that is required to make one little frog to jump costs $6,000.
It did not cost you $6,000 to make my froggy jump, did
Well, if I didn't have the equipment, I
it?
wouldn't be able to do it.
Right. So you already have the equipment, but it's part of the underlying basis of everything. I
Correct.
totally get that 100%.
Yeah. For example, a music video, I don't charge less than $25,000.
Holy shit.
But I'm gonna give you the MTV crisp quality that everybody's been hiring me for 20 years.
Right. So if I had a commercial, it'd probably be about $200. Maybe. If
Depend. Like
I
I
made the
said,
commercial and had you edit it, basically.
right, right, right. And but I'm talking about I'm done with work until tomorrow morning. Nice. But for example, I'm talking a bit about my line of work as a
Right.
director, producer, editor, and the whole shebang. Um, yeah, I reached. I remember I started charging $1,000 back in the day.
Yeah.
Uh, 20 years ago. And my last music video from Miami, it was $145,000.
Holy fucking shit.
Now, I didn't make $145,000. That was the production cost.
Right. You probably made way less than that.
Yeah, I make 40.
That's still holy shit.
No, no. I
Okay.
mean,
Wait, wait, wait,
they
wait, wait.
made they made on royalties over $1 million.
Right, I understand that. But you're also talking to a broke ass whore that had to borrow $15 to go get hamburger today, okay?
Yeah, when you're talking to somebody, has to take two loans, which is still paying to get to the point where I'm at. So it's not that somebody gave it handed to me on a silver plate and it's like, here, you got your future decided. Now I grinded, sweat, blood, and
Oh, I
tears for
know.
my thing. So nobody gave me shit. I did it all by myself,
I
solo.
know. And that is why I'm very proud of you. But we're just, I'm running through the basis on the price guideline just so that way people have an understanding of how much it would cost for what.
Right. Yeah,
Because
it all varies. Again, we're talking about A-list celebrities with record labels that own millions, multi-million dollars, and all that, compared to independent people that want to start from the grind. I
exactly.
totally understand. Being there as myself, and I can definitely tell you, you can start with the low budgets and increase your way up.
Right. So if we start with the low budgets, and do you work with people like other budgeting?
What do you mean?
Okay, so say Abraxas only have $50 to spend on the banner, right?
Hmm.
You already said $50. But let's say Lunatic Trucker only had $20 or $30. Would you be able to work with him somehow to get it to the prospect of him being able to get a banner?
Yeah, Yeah, it all depends on how much work is going to be put on the art and the effort to get the either thumbnail,
So,
emoji, whatever.
okay, so let's take my little froggy that Blowhole made that I'm so proud of. Let's take that little froggy and I want to add, instead of it being that pinkish purple color, I want it to be dark purple. And I want a crown instead of a unicorn horn.
Okay.
How much would that cost to take?
Mm, like $20 because you're just adding. You're not changing anything. You're just taking things that are already there and adding them on.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah, I would say around $20.
Okay. Now,
Get a,
do you work with Blowhole on things too?
I would like to. Yeah. I mean, if he's down to work on them, I'll work with him.
So, in other words, we gotta get Blowhole's ass up here so that way he can work with you.
Yes. We gotta get him into the live stream chat.
He won't come up because he's at work right now. How do
Hmm.
I know he's at work right now? Because he has not come into my chat. Normally he comes into my chat and he says, "Hey, I'm here. What's up?"
Oh, I know. He gets out at around 10:30 my time.
What time
Yeah.
is it your time there?
It's 8:47.
So we did start right about 8.
Yeah, 37 minutes ago.
Yeah. So, is there anything else you would like the people to know about you and your editing?
Mm, well, they can search for a lot of my work on YouTube on my channel, and editing and all that.
Which
Draco
I will
marking.
have stuff down in the description.
Yeah, but I'm also, I'm down to help the people that want to start and the people that are here in your channel, in your community, to start growing their channel, same as you, with a new content, 2024 updated versions. And I believe that, we all of us together joining forces, we can build something nice.
Right. Very true. We can. Didn't I already have all your stuff on in the description box?
On my bio.
No, on my other one. I was just gonna go copy and paste, but decided to go against it. Um, Mainly because right now I'm just getting your Twitter and your Insta.
Okay.
Which, by the way, what is the best way people could get a hold of you?
Instagram, Discord, and YouTube.
What about Twitter?
Yeah, also Twitter. I'm starting to get back into Twitter since it changed. It was Twitter before it was horrible. It's
It's still horrible. Thank you
still
very much.
horrible, but now it's kind of like, it ain't nothing else. I'd rather do that than TikTok.
Why do you not like TikTok?
No, I like it. I just don't post things on TikTok. It feels like every time I post something, I feel like 1,000 Chinese are watching my videos.
I mean, true, but at the same point in time, it could be any place else too.
Oh yeah, yeah. Don't get me wrong. It's just it feels more for kids, I guess. I just watch things. I don't post things.
I am not putting your Discord in the link because that is not up for me to do. They can get a hold of you and get it through you.
Yeah, everything is on my bio description, all the links and stuff.
Right, which is exactly what you need.
Yep.
So we're gonna end it here because about 40 minutes
Yeah.
works great.
40 minutes and a good stream.
All right, we're gonna end it here. Any famous words?
Well, thank you everybody. Broho works too much. Yeah, he's Smokes, I mean, works too much. Uh, yeah. Yeah, I know he be chilling. I know he be ghost watching because he can't write when he's working. But I'm pretty sure he be ghost watching. So Flojo, if you're watching, spark one for me and Froggy when you get out of work.
420, baby, spark it up.
420 squad, let's do it.
Okay, is that all?
Arigato, muchas gracias, everybody. Thank you for coming by to Froggy, Lunatic Froggy. I'm sorry, this is the new flow. New song coming soon for the Lunatic Froggy channel. Stay tuned for it. And
Yes,
any questions, you can go ahead and check on the Discord, check on the description bio. All the information is right there. And also, you can contact Froggy for any information you require. So,
right. I can always get you to them. All right, guys. I love you. You have a great day. Much love to every single one of you. Love y'all. Bye.
bye.